Hey guys, here we are again working on more chord songs. Remember last time we took a look at learning A minor, E minor, and D minor. We played them with some of the chords that we had learned in our book. Remember, since these are songs that you would rather be playing, these are the ones that are in the 3-ring binder and not in the book I had you purchase. The ones that we learned for most of our other stuff is an inexpensive book. The classroom set of songs that we'd rather be playing, I will never let you touch, which is why I have classroom sets of them so that you can't take them home, you can't destroy them, because those are much more expensive. Yay! All right, so you played Mad World last time. This time we're going to take a look. We're not using any of our new minor chords in this song, but this one is Hey Ya. So maybe you're a fan. I don't know. Remember, when we're taking a look at the structure of the song, the form of it, how it's put together, remember that our chords are going to create a pattern, and we keep the same harmonic pattern all throughout parts of the song that are similar. So the verse has a very similar, it's exactly the same harmonic pattern, which is why in our lead sheet, they only have the chord changes in the first verse. If you take a look at the chorus is a bit different. It starts out in G and then changes to C and then does some more C before it goes to D and then E major. All right, and then it repeats this like 4 times. Remember, in pop music, the chorus is the part that's exactly the same harmonic pattern, the same melodic pattern, and the same words. And so this chorus is over and over the same. Is this the most deep or intellectually stimulating words that could ever be in a song? No, but with pop music we don't care about that, right? So if you're worried about that, you go find some sacred pieces. They will have you think very deeply, or some settings of some art music that would work, sure. But this is not that. This is pop music. This is supposed to make us feel happy and good. So if we're just taking a look at the chorus, remember, this is in 4. You're playing once on every beat until you get all the chords in your hands, and then we can work on how to rhythmically change up what we're doing. So if we're just going ready like this, hey, hey, and it repeats like 4 times, right? And so you just get really used to that, and then you go on. If you take a look at the verse, make sure that you realize that that you're still just playing the beat. We're not starting and we're not stopping. Even if you can't get to the G major chord, or you have a hard time getting to the C, or the D's not your friend, no matter what's not happening in your left hand, please don't use that as an excuse to stop your right hand. So if you start at the verse, take it slow at the beginning, like nobody would ever sing it, but here you go. 2, ready, and my baby don't mess around, because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Then you're gonna go back for the second phrase, back to G. But does she really want not to expect to see me walking out that door? Then it goes back for a third shot. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. And then you got the last time through. Thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking 2 together, 'cause we don't know how. And then you go to the chorus, and then you of course sing the second verse. All right, now for sure you saw how that song was written. It's just those 2 lines have the same pattern harmonically all the way through, and quite honestly, it's got the same melody too, and just different words. Some people think, I don't know, you just got to be born different to write music. No, 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 it's not that hard, really. And so I'm no offense to, or not trying to diss on Outcast or anything, but that's I think you'd be surprised. All right, the other song we have is a song by the Beatles. It's the Yellow Submarine. This one's going to use E minor and A minor. Some kids really struggle with this one because they don't realize that, well, let's just take a look at the chorus first because that's the easiest. Remember, the structure of this, the form of the piece is verse, verse, chorus, verse. Then we got some kind of retransition back to the chorus, and there's an instrumental part, and we go to another verse, and then the third chorus. So it's the way that that is. Remember, the parts that are the same will have the same kind of harmonic structure. So if we take a look at the chorus, this is the easiest part. We're starting on G major. 2, ready, go. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Now, for sure, that's not hard, but the harmonic structure in the verses is a little tricky. I need you to start thinking about these. It's almost like these chords are in pairs. The first one is just like something you're going to strum once and then set up the next chord that you're going to spend more time on. All right. And if you do that, it kind of gives you a better idea. Now, the rhythmic pattern that they use to play this is a little tricky. So, but for sure, before you start all that, just make sure. So if you're starting out D, and then you'll change to C, then to G. And then everything sets up the next chord. So, in the town where I was born, you got to get to that C and then quickly move to G. Then the E minor's going to sit the A minor. Lived a man. You got to get to the A minor. There you go. Who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of Submarine. So you can see it just sets it up. Now, I did a real crappy job doing that right now, and that's totally okay, right? But it's enough to give you a good idea. I'm strumming that C major chord once, and then I'm going right to the G, where I'm spending more time. E minor once, then I get to that A minor, and then the C, and then, you know, everything else. The first chord is just one off to set up the longer part with the next one. See what you think about these two, and then, you know, see what you can do with it. Good luck.